happy Thursday, well-fed friends. And guess what time it is? That's right, it's time for dinner. Tonight's menu is wet burritos, and I am excited. We're starting at the stove first. We're gonna get our sauce started first so that can get warm while we assemble it. I've got my enchilada sauce. I use mild. Use whatever you like. I'm pretty boring when it comes to heat. Then savory beef gravy. You can use any beef gravy you want. I've always liked the savory beef. I'm gonna do 1.5 jars of these with that enchilada sauce. Trust me, it makes it savory and delicious. Mix this up and let it warm through. I'll meet you back over at the work table. We're gonna put some burritos together. That sauce that we had on the stove, you're gonna want just enough to cover the bottom of your pan. All right, we're ready to make our burritos now. We're gonna use our tortillas. These are smaller taco size. I frequently use burrito, but this is what I had on hand. I have my ground beef in here. I already browned it with my taco seasoning. I added my can of refried beans to it. Let's face it, ground beef isn't attractive, and refried beans coming out of a can, that's not camera worthy. So I did that before. Place a spoonful in the center. I have some Spanish rice here. I'm gonna top that beef with that. Just like so. If you want to add additional onion or tomato, sometimes even people will put shredded lettuce in these. It's a little icky, but you can do it. You can add these. We like them as it is, and then we top it with tomato, onion, and sour cream when it comes out. Then literally, I just fold like this. Make myself a nice little square. If you have a different way you like it, feel free. This is just how I do it. My little burrito. Then just continue to repeat and fill the pan. I'll work on mine while you work on yours, and we'll meet you back. I'm so glad to have you follow along as we make dinner tonight. I hope some of you are going to enjoy your burritos also. I find that the kitchen is my happy place. I love to feed people. I love cooking. I'm really glad that I was fortunate enough to discover my passion for it. I'd always been a baker, but cooking wasn't my thing. It's been fun showing you my recipes that have just been my old standards, kind of made up by myself. And there really is no recipe to follow, but some of those are the best things. I would love it sometimes if you would ever want to send me a challenge recipe, or maybe you have an old family favorite you'd love to see me feature on here. I'd be more than happy to make it. So feel free to send me those. Or if you just want to give me a good old challenge, I'll show you what I can do in the kitchen. I'm fairly all right in here. The other thing that I love about the kitchen and friends is just hanging out and talking while we're preparing food, and then the enjoying of food. I think it's something that's kind of going by the wayside, and it makes me a little sad. Kitchen's a good place to gather. Sauce that's been warming on the stove, just pour it over top. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so good. I cannot wait. This is the first time I've made this fully vegan, so I'm able to eat it also. I would love to be able to eat this, but I have learned that with my allergy, it isn't worth it. And last, but certainly not least, it's cheese time. I'm doing a mix of cheddar and Monterey Jack. You can use straight up cheddar. If you have the cheddar jack or a spicy Mexican that you prefer to use, go for it. whatever you like. I'm not a huge spice lover, so my husband adds his spice and heat to the end. I'm gonna throw some Monterey Jack on. Yum. It's wet burritos. This is not a healthy dish. You throw that cheese on there. I can have a salad tomorrow. Now all that's left is it's time to put this in the oven. I have my oven preheated at 375. This is going to go in for about half an hour or until it's all good and bubbly around the outside and this cheese is getting a little golden brown on top. Catch you when it's time to come out of the oven. And it's everyone's favorite time. Dinner is ready. Time to come out of the oven. This, ooh, that was hot, is perfect. It is bubbling, cheesy, delicious goodness. Right. Now that my husband's food is ready to go, I kind of cheat. We just use some good pico. It's got everything that you want already. The dicing up is already done. Why not? Works for me. So just simply top it with your desired amount of tomato, onion. You can do jalapeno. Do a nice squirt of sour cream over top. Boom. That's what's for dinner tonight. So good. I wish I could eat this. Looks amazing. We hope you enjoy your dinner tonight as much as we're gonna enjoy ours. Look forward to seeing you next week when we find out what's for dinner, and until then, stay well fed, friends.